It's Acura MDX. How to change transmission fluid on Acura MDX. It's a nice mid-size SUV, and therefore today guys I'm gonna be walking you through how to change transmission fluid. It comes with a nice heavy engine, 3.5 VTEC engine. It's a V6, very powerful machine. And therefore guys, without further ado, let me show you exactly what you need in order to get this project done. So number one, make sure you have enough automatic transmission fluid. Number two, make sure you have a drip pen, a place to catch the old transmission fluid. And also make sure you have a funnel to funnel fluid down the transmission. And also make sure you have a 3/8 ratchet, a 3/8 extended extension with a 17mm socket, and also a breaker bar, a flashlight, gloves, and a rag to wipe down some dirty stuff. Alright, let's get started guys here in a few seconds. So first thing, we want to locate the fill up plug, which is located on the driver's side, here on the side of the battery. So behind this battery there is this intake manifold. Behind that intake there is this master cylinder, and now down there that's where we have the fill up plug, and this is why we needed a flashlight. So the bolt is down there, and on top of the bolt is already written, it's written ATF on it, so it's not gonna be tough to identify the bolt. Once you get the bolt loose, make sure you grab it carefully because you don't want to lose it. Once you drop it, it's gonna be tough to retrieve it when it's underneath there. It's nasty and dirty here. Make sure you clean it off. And once you get it cleaned, you can be able to read on top of it. It says ATF, and our automatic transmission fluid, it says ATF right there. So we are on good track. At this moment, allow me to welcome you to my YouTube channel. My name is Jeff Carbuoy, and if you're new here, hey, feel at home, welcome, and make sure you hit that red subscribe button to be part of this family. And thank you for those who have continued to subscribe. We hit 15,000. It's 15,000, not yet, we're heading there, 1,500 subscribers already. So thank you guys for your support, and without further ado, let's get to work again. So the next step here, we are going to identify the drain plug, which is right here. It's behind the front driver's side tire, and underneath, like behind the front tire on the driver's side, you're gonna see this drain plug, and all you need is either a breaker bar, depending with how tight the bolt is, or in my case here you can use a 3/8 ratchet. And once you make the plug loose, then you can take it off with your hands. Alright, so far so good. If you're liking this video already, please give it a thumbs up. And once you get that drain plug out, make sure you clean it, because sometimes you're gonna be having a lot of fine metal shavings, and this drain plug is very good because on the tip of this drain plug, it's magnetic, therefore it's taking all the fine metal shaving from the fluid, keeping the fluid clean. Alright, once you have all the transmission fluid out, then you can install the drain plug back in place. Always, like I always said, hand tighten first and then come in with your tool and snug it tight. When it's snug enough, give it a quarter turn and it's good to go. All right, moving on to the next step where we're gonna identify how much transmission fluid we need. You can use the old transmission fluid to measure how much you need to pull it back, or you can use the owner's manual to identify how much you need to top up the transmission. So once you get you figure out how much you need, then using a funnel you can go ahead and top up your transmission. But one thing I want to emphasize, it's always good to have the owner's manual because there is a whole lot of information to show you step by step everything that you need to do. And for instance, here it says check the fluid when the engine is at a normal operating temperature. It shows you the dipstick here. It has two holes, upper and lower. You need the fluid to be within the range. And when you flip the owner's manual on the back, you still have more information. So make sure you check it out. That way you know, you're sure that you're doing the good job in accordance to the book. So the next step here, you're going to install the clean bolt carefully. Make sure you have the washer on it. Install it carefully. Again, hand tighten, avoid cross threading. Once you got it in there, then use your tools to tighten it. And you don't need much force. So the next step here is going to start off the engine and bring the vehicle into operating temperature. We're also going to engage different gear levels. That way we can get the transmission fluid moving inside the gears and all that good stuff. So you're gonna move all the gears from parking, reverse, neutral, drive one all the way down, back and forth for about 5 minutes when the engine is still running. Once you get that one done, then you can turn off the engine. And now let's go check the transmission level and make sure the vehicle is on the level ground while we are doing this. Another thing you need to note here is when you come to the engine bay here, you're gonna find there's two dipsticks. There is this one and it's yellow, that is for transmission fluid. The other side is orange and that is for the engine oil. Once you get the dipstick out, what you need to note here is there's two holes. You need your transmission to be within either in between or right on the upper hole. And that's about it on how to change transmission fluid on Acura MDX. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned and don't forget to check underneath in case there is any leaks. That is always important. Make sure you check underneath. There's nothing leaking and you rest assured that you've done a great job. Stay tuned guys, my next video is coming up, so ring that bell.